Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Roy Potter coming on to do a quick impromptu. Hello, everyone. Today is the 20th of November, 2019, and I thought I better make a couple of statements about this because this is what we've been talking about our concerns. Again, hello as you come in. I won't be on here very long. I just want to give you a heads up. I got a call from my Republican insider this morning. I was out actually filming, doing some videotaping for a report that's coming up, and he told me that something's happened that's very much concerning to him. Now, if you probably already know by now, he heard it through the Republican grapevine, and then found out about it from listening to Rush Limbaugh. But apparently, what the deal is here is that this Ambassador Sondland, it's all over the news. So I'm probably not telling you a whole lot that you don't already know, except the analysis of it. Uh, Sondland basically stated that there was some movement behind the scenes with Rudy Giuliani and this whole thing with Ukraine. I'm not going to get into the details of it here. You can go check it out. But what concerns my Republican insider as well as myself is that Ken Starr, who of course was on, he was the special prosecutor, special counsel on the Clinton impeachment. Uh, Ken Starr has said that with what's happened in the Sondland testimony, the GOP, especially the GOP senators, should consider going to the White House and telling Trump to resign. Now, my Republican insider said that that's ludicrous for Starr to say that, and that nothing is going to come of it like that, at least not immediately. But this is, well, who cares, Hazel? Well, I'll tell you why we should care, because again, as I've said, these impeachment hearings, as much of a clown show as they are, these are what they're going to use to give their people the cover to move ahead with removing Trump by any means necessary. Who else showed up in their uniform to testify? You know, nobody at the DOD, including General Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, nor Vindman's boss told him not to go and testify in uniform. So, in other words, this thing is spreading. They're giving more and more cover for this removal of Trump. That's the danger. And so Ken Starr has come out and said that, and no doubt, you see, and my Republican insider made a good point of this. He said this is the type of thing that Mitt Romney wants to do to get 20 senators to go against Trump. That's all he needs. I'm not even sure he needs that many. Okay, so these are serious developments, despite the fact that it doesn't look like it on the surface. Even my Republican insider said what Ken Starr said is ludicrous. That the chances of any GOP senators going or any GOP going to Trump and telling him to resign is rather doubtful. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's probably not going to happen. But again, these things are all designed to give cover to the removal of Trump in one way or another, and that's why I thought I'd better come on and bring it up. I consider it to be a very serious development in a lot of ways. Uh, Also, I will let you know. I think I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow morning, uh, probably around 8 o'clock or so Mountain Time, going over some of these recent developments. I'm not happy with the way people, and I like, again, I like Dan Bongino, I like Greg Jarrett, I like all those folks. I'd like to name them all, but the point is that they're all too confident that this whole impeachment thing is a circus that we haven't got anything to worry about. Dan Bongino said it again today. The whole thing is falling apart, he says. Again, that's not the point. The point is that they're reaching. That might be true for Bongino's audience, that they understand, but he doesn't have the reach that the other MSMs do, and the fact that a good portion of the country is dead set against Trump and dead set against the reinstitution, the regeneration of the constitutional republic. They're not for that. And so I'm afraid that Dan Bongino and Greg Jarrett and all of these people that I've mentioned in the past and continue to mention are really over optimistic about what this thing is. And so I have to put the brakes on their calls to everybody that this thing is in the score and Trump's going to be just fine. I don't want to look at it that way because I can't. It's too dangerous of a proposition because of all the other things that are going on. Like I said, all of this, as stupid and as circus-like as it is to give cover to the bad folks to do their thing. Okay, so I think we'll probably have a live stream tomorrow morning. I'm not don't bet on it, but I'm thinking that I will, and I'll get into some of this information. Also, maybe the possible I'm saying attempted assassination of Hillary Clinton and who may have been behind that. If you've heard about that, not saying that that's exactly what it was, but she was on an airplane where some pieces of the engine fell out. Just kind of interesting, or pieces of metal that may have been put into the engine. If you haven't heard about that, we need to uh, we need to examine it. So we'll probably talk about those tomorrow morning. I'm working on a possible nightcap for tomorrow night. Not sure that's actually going to turn out, but we're going to try that as well. Okay. All right. All for now. I just wanted to cover that information real quick. Already been almost 7 minutes. All right. Yeah. Too bad both engines didn't fall out. Yeah, but when you look at behind the scenes about what this was, uh, it could be very very bad. Okay. All right. I'll let you go. Yeah. Epstein didn't kill himself. Good, Hazel. I like that. Yeah. And, look at and that's another thing. The FBI investigating the Epstein murder. Boy, that's like the kettle calling the pot black, isn't it? Yeah. And this thing with Barr. He's still. I mean, I like his speech, but he's a friend of Ken Starr. They've been friends for a long time. What's going on behind the scenes here? Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Okay, out here for now. Thanks a lot.